Hi, Scott Orlin with CINEMA-Magazin. What a treat it is for me to once again have the lovely and talented Julianne Moore, this time for the movie Map to the Stars. So this must have been an incredibly creative challenge, an actor having to play an actor.
Right, that's right. It was a real
Where do you start with your research?
I don't know. Oh, I turned on the TV. It was such a pleasure, though. I mean, my God, I love David Cronenberg, and Bruce Wagner's script is so spectacular. The language was so precise and so interesting that it actually was. It was so fun to go to work every day.
Now there are people watching. Oh, gosh. Wow, it's a slam into the camera. People watching in Germany, and everybody has an impression of what they think Hollywood is, and the players that are there. How exaggerated is this, or basically, is there neurosis in every line of work?
I think in everything that people do, anything where people are seeking that kind of outside validation instead of kind of an inner meaning, you're going to run into that, honestly. But this is also, you know, I think also a lot of my character is comedic, obviously. I mean, there's some real feeling to who she is, but it is a comedy too.
I love there's a one moment in the movie you're in Beverly Hills and you bump into this other actor who has gotten a part that you have, and you are so accommodating to her. How accurate of a moment is that? Because obviously, I mean, you get cast a lot in major movies, but there are things that happen to parts that are interchangeable.
Well, you know, actually what's interesting, the thing that I thought was most accurate, and Olivia Williams spoke to this in the press conference this morning too, is that when the agent calls her up to tell her that she hasn't gotten the part, because all that language has been, you know, she's heard from her own agent, as have I. When someone calls you up and says, like, you know, guess what, sweetie, they went another way, don't feel bad, there'll be another project, there'll be something else, and you're like, oh my gosh, it's so familiar, it happens to us all the time. So of course there are truisms that are scattered throughout the film.
Now, just flight of fantasy, and not that your daughter will ever go into a movie, but if your daughter becomes a famous actress, and she has the opportunity to remake a movie her mother did, what movie would you want it to be?
Oh my goodness. Well, you know, she's in Far From Heaven, so maybe that. I was pregnant with her when I made Far From Heaven, so I think that would be only fitting, right, for her to do that one.
Well, I cannot thank you once again. A phenomenal, phenomenal performance, Julianne Moore. It is always such a pleasure. And this is Scott Orlin. Until next time.